If you're going to go to Patagonia National Park, there are a few things you should know. First off, getting there, if you're coming from somewhere as far away as Montana, is an adventure of its own. You're going to want to prepare for the mountains, the forest, the steppe and river valleys, glaciers, lakes, and a lot of water that was very recently ice. You may see a puma lurking in the forest. You will definitely see guanacos. A condor may soar overhead, and you may just catch a glimpse of an extraordinarily rare deer. You might not see any people. You'll have to get your feet wet. You'll encounter thorns, flowers, deep gorges, scary bridges, beautiful sunrises, and beautiful sunsets. You'll get hot, cold, wet, and windblown, exhilarated and exhausted. And if you're anything like us, you'll love every minute of it. Our relationship with the natural world is broken. We've protected ourselves from the dangers of wild places, but at the same time, cut ourselves off from something essential to our lives, something we don't quite understand. Deep down, we long to be in these places, to be a part of them. I'm Jason Burlage, and this is my son, Taylor. We've lived our lives in the mountains of the American West. We're drawn to wild places. We're inspired by what we find in them. We want to explore, to learn, and to capture what we can of the magic of the natural world. To take small steps toward healing that broken connection.
The trip began in Montana. A flight to Dallas, then on to Santiago. A couple days in the city gearing up, then a flight to Puerto Montt, then on to Balmaceda. A taxi to Coyhaique with a quick detour around town to find gas for a camp stove, then a bus to Puerto Ibanez. From there, a ferry to Chile Chico, a night there, then a hired car to the trailhead. The further south we went, and the closer we came to the park, the more spectacular the landscape became.
As the crow flies, the trailhead for this hike is 6,796 miles from my front door. I'm not gonna lie, by the time we got there, I was feeling those miles. As we set out, we were both excited to get on the trail and put some distance between ourselves and civilization. Patagonia National Park is located in the Aysén region of southern Chile, between 46 and 47 degrees south latitude, about the same distance south of the equator as our home ground is north of it. The park encompasses 752,504 acres, just slightly smaller than California's Yosemite National Park. The park was formed in 2018 and combined the Tamango and Hainemani reserves with land in the Chacabuco Valley, donated to the Chilean people by Tompkins Conservation. That land was once one of the largest livestock ranches in Chile and is now at the heart of one of the largest rewilding projects in the world. Restoration work here has included removing more than 370 miles of fencing, removal of livestock, efforts to control invasive species, monitoring and boosting of wildlife populations, and planting of native vegetation. It is just about perfect weather.
Yep.
Made up of Patagonian steppe and forests, the park now contains all of the area's native species, including the puma, guanaco, condor, nyandu, and the endangered way mule deer.
We're setting out from the Heinemeni entrance on the eastern boundary of the park. The plan is to spend 5 days crossing from here to Valle Chacabuco, the park's visitors center, located near the western boundary. We'll make our way around Lago Heinemeni, past the smaller Laguna Esmeralda, cross the Rio Heinemeni to Camp Raleigh, head up and over the highest pass on our route, the Paso Gloria at 1,100 meters above sea level, down past Lago Verde, into and through Valle Hermoso, and then we'll turn south through the Valle Aviles and follow the Rio Aviles down to the Casa de Piedra campsite. After that, we'll walk or maybe hitchhike the 16 miles west along Highway 83 through the Valle Chacabuco to park headquarters. From there, we'll catch a ride to Cochrane and begin the long journey home. We'll be passing through glacier-fed river valleys, bounded by dramatic mountain peaks, past lakes, over rivers, through thick lenga and nere forest, and down into the grasslands of the Chacabuco Valley. The plan for today is simple. Follow the trail around Lago Heinemeni, past Laguna Esmeralda, over the Rio Heinemeni, and make it to Camp Raleigh on the shores of Lago Verde. It's around 6 miles.
Well, it's nice to breathe some fresh air after Santiago.
Yes, it is. I think we go. Do we go all the way to the end down there? Like maybe I was thinking the same thing as you.
Oh yeah, we curve all the way to the end of this lake, right? I think that's...
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I kept thinking we were going up that first drainage to the left.
Look at the map. Yeah, so it's 9 kilometers to Raleigh.
Okay.
Where we can camp.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's at
Well,
that's at the next lake. It's past this lake.
Oh, nice.
And there's like a little
right, because it
goes up and over.
Yep, over that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. So we got to go to that ridge, lower ridge kind of in the middle there.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. We got plenty of time since it's light.
Sun doesn't set until 9:30.
Yeah. It's
I'm
light all night apparently.
I'm kind of hot.
Okay, let's go up here a little bit and we'll shed a layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty spectacular entrance, like I was saying. I am kind of hopeful that it's like the maze. And we get out there and there's nobody. The guy said in that one report, it was like there's a certain river crossing where after that you're going to be alone because most people, day hikers, they want to get their feet wet and that's where they stop.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's definitely got that surreal feeling after
Everything it took to get here.
The blur of stuff on the way here.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll take a day or two to really slow down and be here.
Yeah, I think so too. Dandelions. Well, it's everywhere on Earth. Whoa. Look at that.
Butterfly?
Yeah, his wings are crazy.
Huh.
There we go, doing the thing, man.
Oh, woodpecker.
Yeah?
See, I feel like there are some animals missing.
From here?
Yeah. And maybe it's just the numbers of,
Sure.
you know, like the deer and the bird is the, I think it's yandu. And the deer is whammo.
Wemul. I want to see some of those too.
Well, apparently those are they're an endangered species. There aren't very many of them. Yeah, maybe that's just it. Because I feel like there would. Yeah, there would be more bigger animals in this area.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you think about something, you know, a trail like this in Montana, you would undoubtedly see at least a couple deer
Yeah, some deer.
popping around. A lot of birds.
Yeah.
Seems like.
Oh, water?
Water.
Just go up there.
Yeah.
30 feet or so. Interesting with these clouds and then little patches of sun. The lighting on the mountainsides changing all the time. So something will come into the light and look totally different. It looks. Just the palette here is so nice. I want my whole house to be this palette.
Palette?
Yeah.
Leading up to actually getting to the park was just kind of there was so much anticipation. There was so much lead up to actually getting there, and you know, a little bit of discomfort. Truly, you know, being on an airplane for a really long time, and then being on a long bus ride, and then a long ferry ride, and a long car ride. It just kind of built up this energy and kind of tension to actually get to where we were going, and I think it made the whole thing that much more epic, truly. And so that paired with, you know, actually traveling through Chile and through the country to get to where we were going, and seeing just spectacular views and mountain ranges and
It's even funnier considering I pointed up there.
And seeing this place, it just really amped up the excitement to get out there and actually be walking in it rather than seeing it out of a window. And also, it was kind of paired with a lot of uncertainty. So you kind of have this idea of what it might be, but you just don't know. And so I think that uncertainty paired with that excitement is, it's exactly why we do this. To see these places that we otherwise wouldn't get a chance to and kind of discover it for ourselves.
That does seem to be
Okay.
right. Well, I think it kind of hugs the wall here. And then it seems like there's actually two options here. Like there's almost like a loop.
Oh. Like something that
Like
goes by the lake?
Yeah, it splits. Oops. Let me do that. It splits. This is a horrible picture, but
Yeah. This is the hike furthest from our home in the country we know the least. The worst map
information.
coverage
yeah,
we've had.
figured out. Whoa.
Oh, 3.9.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And 42 to Casa de Piedra. Okay.
House of Stone.
It kind of seems like there's just the one way to go.
It does. Yeah. We're off the vehicle track though.
Excellent.
All feet from here.
That's good. All right, well, almost.
Vamos. I think we should go up to that glacier, depending on how much time we have. But even if it's like we stash our packs.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it seems like we have time to do it.
Right.
But if it seems like we can make the rest of the hike in the days that we have, yeah, I'm up for it.
Cool.
It'll be fun.
Once the hike actually started, I think that you just settle into the process of hiking. It's something that we do all the time at home and all over the place, and so there's a familiarity there that makes it easy just to kind of settle into the walk and be able to start taking in all of the information of this place. And I think the reality is it was far more spectacular than I could have imagined. And just right out of the gates, seeing, these towering mountains and huge lakes and just clear water and there's like a similarity in the landscape to what we're used to at home, but there's just enough of a difference to make it feel surreal. So it just feels otherworldly to be walking in that place.
Yes.
Also, after spending so much time and so many days in transit on pretty much every form of transportation possible. It felt good to just be in one place, you know, and be doing one thing, and honestly not being around a bunch of people, and just getting a little bit away from it all after days of kind of overstimulation and having to catch all of these different rides, and finally just to get to where we've been going was really satisfying.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we gotta go one at a time. That's a lot of fun. Bouncy. Stop it. It doesn't feel very, I don't know, sturdy.
Yeah, it definitely gets bouncing.
Man, that water is so blue.
Yeah, it is. That is crazy. It's funny that that's where we're going,
Right.
but we got to go up and around. I mean, you can tell that it's super rugged around the edge of the lake.
Yeah.
It's really nice right now. Like this temperature, the sun.
A simple day, really. Easy hiking, nice weather, moving through an amazing landscape. We're really just happy to be here. It's one of those days when I think both of us feel just so lucky to be able to do what we're doing. In a lot of ways, it feels like the real hike begins tomorrow. In the morning, we'll make our way up and over Paso Gloria and down into Valle Hermoso, moving into wilder and more remote country every step of the way. We're really looking forward to it. In the meantime, spending the evening here by the lake, all the miles it took to get us here from home seem worth it already.
Should we hang that stuff somewhere while we go? before we even go eat.
It's just so quiet up here. Let's see, what time is it at home?
It is. 4 p.m. It's funny, I actually didn't really know what the time difference was going to be.
No.
But it's more than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's 4 o'clock at home, it's probably just about the same state of the day, actually.
Yeah.
Sun's going down. Getting ready to be the evening.
Yeah.
It's just that we've had
Fuck.
what, 5 more hours of sunshine?
Yeah. Sun would have come up at 7:30, 7:45, probably even 8 now. We're not to the longest day yet. We get back on the longest day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Shortest day.
Shortest day.
Sorry. Shortest day.
Huh.
I mean, the sun came up at home when it was noon here.
I mean, if we wanted to, we could probably make that next camp in the morning and then go up to the glacier in the and back in the afternoon.
Yeah. There's that condor again.
Oh, wow. They're way up there.
Way out there. 2 of them. Damn, that's crazy. He's on this side of that. And then I lost him.
How are we going to get close enough to one of those to get a good view?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a pretty impressive spire,
Yeah.
actually.
I need something for scale.
Climb on up there. No sign of him?
No. Binoculars would be really nice
right
right
there.
now. Oh, hey. Ooh.
Oh, both of them.
Yep.
Okay, now
See if that other one comes and they join up again.
I've got one.
Yeah. You have the one that's just kind of circling or the one that's moving fast to the right?
One to the right.
He's cruising.
There's one circling.
Mm-hmm. Up and to the left.
Oh yeah, okay. What a view that must be.
Yeah. Definitely. I think if I could be some other animal, it would be a bird. Some kind.